Hello children, today in English we are going to do the revision part 2. In this we are going to cover the topics. They are Poem 2, Grandma's Glasses, in Grammar, Chapter 1, Alphabetical Order, Chapter 6, Nouns, Common and Proper, and Chapter 34, that is Synonyms and Antonyms. Now first let's see the poem second, that is Grandma's Glasses. So you all have already learned this poem in your class. So here I will give you the brief introduction about the poem. Now in first stanza you can see that Grandma's glasses must have legs, or perhaps they have wings that fly, for they are never where she keeps them. There must be a reason why. That means in this stanza it is said that grandma's glasses could have legs or wings. Why? Because it is not at the same place where grandma keeps it. Now let's see the second stanza. First they hide beneath a book or reach to the highest shelf. They have even climbed the bedroom stairs, just spectacles by themselves. Now, in this stanza, you can see that sometimes spectacles hide beneath a book, that means under a book, below a book, and sometimes it reach to the highest shelf. So, we could say that it could climb the bedroom stairs by itself, that is, spectacles by themselves. Now let us see the third stanza. So grandma's glasses must have legs to run about this way, for grandma and her glasses play hide and seek all day. Now it is said that they had spectacles don't have legs, but we said that it must have legs so that it can move from one place to another, or it can climb the bedroom stairs, and it plays hide and seek with grandma. Now here you can see that this is the poem. At the end of the poem it is written that anonymous, that means the poet of this poem is unknown. We don't know that who has written this poem. Now let's move to the grammar topics. So first we are going to cover chapter 1, alphabetical order. Now what is alphabetical order? Alphabetical order is an indexing method in which names, terms or words are arranged in the same sequence as the letters of the alphabet A to Z. So here you have to keep in mind that the words which are arranged in the alphabetical order, that means in from A to Z. So these type of words, here are the examples: ant, bat, camel, dolphin, Elizabeth, etc. So here you can see that first letter is A in alphabetical order. So here first word is ant. Then after B. So here the second word starts from the letter B. We have to see the first letter of each word. Then after it's C, that is camel, and so on. So like this way we have to arrange the words in alphabetical order. Now let us see a few examples. Now here you have to arrange these words in alphabetical order. Now first question is orange, apple, grapes, banana. Now we have to arrange these words in alphabetical order. So first it comes apple. We have to see first letter in each word. So first it comes apple, then after comes banana, then after comes, according to the alphabetical order, it comes grapes, and lastly it would come orange. So now these are the words we have arranged them in alphabetical order. Now second is peacock, parrot, fish, crow. Now here children you can see that there are two spellings which starts from letter P. Now in this case what we have to do, we have to see the second letter of that particular word. Now in peacock you can see that the second letter is E, and in parrot you can see that the second letter is A. So now we have to arrange them in alphabetical order. So first we will arrange the words that are initially in alphabetical order. So first would come crow, then after come fish, Then after we will write down parrot first, because the parrot and peacock starts from the same letter, so we have to see their second letter. And second letter parrot, in parrot spelling there is A. So A will come first. So that we have written here parrot, and then after comes peacock. Okay. So now let us move to the third example. Telephone, table, coast, absent. So again, like the second example, here it is two spellings are there which starts from same letter. So again we will check out the second letter. So here we will first write absent, that will the word which come first, then after comes coast, then after table. Why? Because after the letter T, A is in table spelling. So it comes table first, and then after it comes telephone. So like this way you have to see the first letter of each word, and if the two spellings or more than two spellings are there which starts from the same letter, so you have to see the second letter. And if the second letter are same in few spellings, so you have to see the third letter. Like this way you will arrange the alphabet, the words in alphabetical order. Now here is chapter 6, that is nouns, common and proper. Now common nouns are the general names of person, place, animal and things. So here common nouns are the name of person which we use in general, or name of place, animal or things. For example, girl, horse, city, village. So here I have given the example, that is girl. So here we are talking about any girl. It is not described that particular girl we are talking about. So here it is girl is common noun because it is used in common. Like this way, horse, city, village, these words are common noun because we are using them in general. Now proper nouns are the particular name of person, place, animal and things. For example, Yashika, Chetak, Mumbai, Rampur. So here are the proper nouns which we use specifically or particularly the name of person, place, animal or things. So now here you can see that Yashika, that means we are talking only about Yashika. The particular girl's name is there. And here the another example you can see the Mumbai. So Mumbai is the name of city, and we are particularly specifically we are talking about only Mumbai. So you can see that in proper noun it always starts with capital letter. Proper nouns are the nouns which always be in capital letter. So you have to keep in mind when you identify common or proper noun. So you have to keep in mind that proper nouns are always start with capital letter. Now let us see a few examples. Now here is the exercise that you have to underline the common nouns and circle the proper nouns in the following sentences. So the first sentence is Ananya is a nice girl. Now here Ananya is the name of a girl, and it starts from capital letter. So here we will circle it because it is a pronoun, or sorry, proper noun, because it is the name of a particular girl. Now in this sentence girl is a common noun, as we have already seen in the example. Now the second sentence is Delhi is an old city. Now here Delhi is the name of a city. So here we will circle it because it is proper noun. And in this sentence city is common noun. So we have to underline it. Then after, Rashmi and Riya are best friends. So in this sentence Rashmi and Riya, these two are the name of girl. So that's why we have circled them because they are proper noun, and friends is a common noun. So we have to underline it. Now in next sentence, Aniket lives in Mumbai. So in this sentence there is no common noun. Aniket is the name of a boy and Mumbai is the name of a city. So that's why we have circled them because they are proper noun. Now here it is a next chapter, that is synonyms and antonyms. Now we have different words that have the same meanings are known as synonyms. So the words which are similar in meaning or they have same meanings, this type of words are called synonyms. For example, neat, that means clean. So the another word for clean, that is tidy, that means neat and tidy. These both words meaning is same. Now next is afraid. That means the similar word for afraid is scared. Then after small. So the synonym of small is tiny. Now antonyms are the words that have opposite meanings. So here are the few examples. That means the antonyms are the words which have opposite. That means here you can see the example, that is clean. So the opposite word you have to write here. Antonyms are also known as opposites. So the opposite of clean is dirty. The opposite of question or antonym of question is answer. So close, so its antonym is open. Now here I have give fill in the blanks and you have to write the antonym word for the underlined word. So here first is my teammates were glad that I had lost the match. So here we have to write the antonym word for glad. So the antonym is sad. Glad's antonym is sad. So here the answer would be my teammates were sad that I had lost the match. Now second is my father always opens the door with his keys. So antonym of always is never. So the answer would be my father never opens the door with his keys. Then after third is we would like to buy the house before we leave the city. Now the antonym of buy, that is sell. So here the answer would be like this. We would like to sell the house before we leave the city. So like this way you have to complete the exercise.